Dude, celebrities are just not cool, man. Not anymore. What's up, guys? They suck. I'll be honest. They fell off. Nobody likes them. You know, we seen what they do behind closed doors. It's weird, right? They like humiliation rituals, all that shit. What are we doing? Why even talk about them? Am I right? We don't need to talk about them. We don't need to. Not in a good way. At least we got to shit on them. We got to fuck their shit up for real. They're making all these weird ass TV shows, weird ass music. You know, I didn't even know who the fuck Sabrina Carpenter was till like a couple months ago. You know, you guys know of Sabrina Carpenter? She's like this new version of Marilyn Monroe that can sing, but she's a bitch. What about the show called Euphoria? You guys heard of that shit? It's like dicks and shit. It's like fucking. It's like degeneracy. That's what's up with like what's going on? Is Hollywood just getting bored? Is the music industry just getting bored? Like you know, music used to sound good. They used to make meaningful shit back in the day. I know I sound corny right now. I know it sounds corny. No, but for real, like back, like I don't want to be that back in the day. I don't want to be that back in Nam kind of guy. I don't want to be that guy because I know nobody likes it when uh when they try to be all nostalgic and bring up like how shit was better in the past. But for real, like let's not even go that far back. Even if we go back like 20 something years ago, 25 years ago, like dude, like fucking Red Hot Chili Peppers, like fire. Hello, you know what I mean? Linkin Park, like you see what I mean? You know, Limp Bizkit, like what's going on? What are we doing now? Now we got fucking Sabrina Carpenter. I know that's a different genre, but even in like pop, like you know, not that I listen to pop too much, but like what the fuck is going on? Why and then why is there all these politically weird agendas associated with these movies, TV shows and music and shit? Like just fuck celebrities, bro. Fuck them. They're genuinely just fucking weirdos. All fucking each other on Jeffrey's Island somewhere. You know, genuinely fuck celebrities. Maybe that should be the fucking title of this video. I don't even know. I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, just nobody should give a shit about them. They're useless. If and the reason I'm saying all this, right, is because the entertainment that they put out. I'll give you guys a good actor. Keanu Reeves. He's a good actor. Right? We like Keanu Reeves because he's a decent person. We don't see him get into much bullshit. His acting skills are very nice. He's versatile, right? But then you have dog shit actors like Steven Seagal. I don't even know if I'm saying his last name right. Seagal, fuck him. He's a fucking loser. I mean, okay, he's his acting is shit, and his personality is like you don't want to hang out with that guy. But he's not even the worst. He's not even the worst. He's I would rather hang out with Seagal than like fucking Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks, you know what the fuck was he doing with Jeffrey? That's what I want to know. Okay, Seagal's on some bullshit. Seagal's doing his weird Aikido thing, right? He's doing that. Tom Hanks, Wilson, what is he doing on the island? What? Genuinely, what is he doing? That's the reason I'm pissed off at celebrities right now. Celebrity culture. Kim Kardashian. That's like the main thing that comes to my mind. You know, when we think about celebrities and entertainment, that's like peak degeneracy right there. And now I think like she's slowly starting to fall off. So now they're gonna like have to replace her. Um, and a lot of them are falling off. But like it's weird. Like look at Nicki Minaj. Like what the fuck? She's now like in the MAGA movement. She's in the MAGA movement now. What's up with that? What are we doing? Are these people getting so bored? I know they're not. They're maybe their revenue stream is going down because people are waking up now. They're starting to see like all these celebrities are weirdos. You know, they like doing dark shit, weird shit. I can't really talk about it on YouTube, right? But you guys know what I'm talking about. But really, like having endorsements from weirdos, it's like weirdos endorsing other weirdos. You know, like when you're a cool guy, like in school or whatever, or at the workforce, you know, when you're just a, you know, you're gonna associate with cool other guys. Cool guys are gonna come get your back, right? The guy, you know, you're that guy. You're like they're like, oh, that guy, no, that's my guy right there, man. He's awesome, yeah, man. Jack, dude, fucking great dude. You know, they're endorsing you. They're like, yeah, he's a great fit, man. He does his job so well, man. That's what you know. But that's cool, right? You're getting endorsed by another cool dude, your homie, your friend, your coworker, whatever, uh your peers in school. You know, a cool dude. They're like, yo, this guy, he knows what's up, man. He knows what he's doing. But fucking weirdos endorsing weirdos, that's your politics. That's your entertainment. That's your music industry. That's your media. That's your socials. That's all of it. It's weirdos endorsing other weirdos. I know sometimes they don't really have a fucking choice, right? I know sometimes they don't really have a choice. Like, I'm sure I'm not gonna say I don't want to say specific names, but if a big billionaire comes up to you, he's like, "Hey, I want to train at your gym with you." You guys probably already fucking know who I'm talking like. Beep 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 beep. I am not a reptilian. I promise you that. Beep boop beep boop beep boop. I am not a reptilian. Beep boop beep boop. I would like to train MMA with you in your gym. You guys know who I'm talking about. Oh yeah, you can come down to the land down under. I'll train with you, mate. I'll train at your gym, mate. I'll train with you there. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, fucking hell, I can't get rid of this motherfucker, can I? You know, sometimes I guess they kind of just have to go with it, right? But still, it's like I would not want to hang out with a fucking weirdo who's in the files, who's in the Mr. Jeffries. I might interview him. I might be like, dude, what kind of shit were you doing over there, huh? What was going on? What was happening in that island? But other than that, I'm not gonna have a fucking coffee with him. Like, dude, like I'll spit on you, motherfucker. Not literally because that's I'm a good, outstanding citizen. But I wouldn't even want to spit on you. Honestly, yeah, I wouldn't even want to spit on you because you would probably like it. You know, you're just that kind of fucking person, aren't you? You like that shit. You fucking disgusting. You're fucking nasty. Weirdos endorsing weirdos, celebrity culture. I could curse so much, but I'm choosing not to. Excuse my French. But fuck them. For real. But seriously, what are we doing? Like, we need better. If we're going to have artists, if we're going to have actors, if we're going to have entertainers, comedians, whatever, Can they can they not be the weirdest of the weird? Like, I get it. There's eyes always on them, paparazzi following them all the time. I get it. Your life is being fucking managed and you're being constantly observed and watched. You're going to fuck up here and there. You're going to bump into a couple of stop signs. But how does that end up with you shitting on someone's chest? How does and I don't want anyone saying kink shaming. Fuck you. That's weird. Defecating on another human being is fucking weird. Eating defecation is also weird. Fuck you. I don't care. I don't care if you think I'm vanilla or boring. I'm not shitting on your chest. I'm sorry. Deal with it. It's not for me. If you want to get your chest shit on, right? I'm sure there's a Reddit out there, a subreddit out there for you somewhere. But I'm not the one for you. I'm not shitting on your chest. Seriously. I just clocked in. These are words never said before by any human being. And that's another thing. Like we got to reflect on ourselves. Like how did we get to this point? Why do I have to say this? How did it get to, like, we're in 2026, right? How did it get to the point where I had to tell you guys I don't want to shit on your chest? What does that say about us? That says we're not like, we got to get our priorities straight. That's literally what it is. That's literally all it is. You know, for the sake of humanity. I can't even stand this shit. That's why I'm sitting down. DeepSeek is banned in the US. That Chinese AI. I wonder why. What's up with that? One of my neighbors just yelled. I don't know what the fuck that was about. But yeah, man. Like, I mean, ChatGPT is cool and whatever. But like, can I try out different AIs? Maybe. You know, does everything have to be like a national security thing? America, yeah, America. You proud to be an American? What do you guys think of Trump? What do you guys think of Trump? I'm not gonna say anything. I don't want to get political. But I know a couple of you. I know some of you MAGAs, former MAGAs out there. I know you guys don't like Trump like that anymore. I know. I know where it's headed. I can tell. I don't think you guys liked him for a while. Maybe a couple of months now. And it's not just because of the Jeffrey thing. Maybe that's a big part of it, but I know there's other reasons as well. That's why I'm asking you guys. You see how it goes full circle? Celebrities doing weird shit, Jeffrey's Island, Trump, celebrities, and Trump was a former celebrity. You see how it goes full circle? Well, he still a celebrity, but he started off as like a, actor or whatever, pro wrestler, fucking TV show host. Guys, we gotta lock in. We gotta lock in, man. We gotta drink some healthy milk, if you know what I mean. Emphasis on healthy. The untouched kind. You need to have your beef liver, you know, non fluoride toothpaste. No, we have to. I'm being serious about this shit. You got to work out. You got to do something. Stay. You got to work this out, but you got to work this out too. You got to work it all out, right? Not just you can't just max out one stat. If you max out one stat, it's like you just be that guy then, if you're known as the guy who's just like good at cooking and it's like that's all you'll be fucking remembered by. I mean, if that's cool with you, then I mean, hey man, make me some lasagna, man, some fire ass lasagna. I'll remember you, but I'm just saying, like, it's good to have some versatility, variety. That includes your mental, that includes your physical, your spiritual, your everything. You got to have some level of intelligence as well. For the sake of you guys and YouTube and all this, I'm gonna have to go out on a limb and just say this is for comedic purposes. Some of the shit I said was legit. Some of it wasn't. I think you guys know which one's legit, which one isn't. But for real, man, like we gotta lock in, because and I'm not trying to make this like a depressing thing. It's not like first of all, if you're depressed because of this celebrity shit, all these scandals and brother, you got like a whole other issue to like work on, because you cannot make this shit your life. You cannot like worship these people. You can't. They're people at the end of the day. They're humans. They're just humans doing weird shit. There's a couple of celebrities like even I like, but if tomorrow it comes out and dude was in onto some weird shit, I'm not gonna fucking bawl my eyes out. I'm just gonna be like, ah man, well, should have expected that and go on about my day. Because and I know to me this is like logical to like obviously think this and rational, but for some reason it has to be said, because there's a lot of unreasonable people out there who like worship celebrities. They idol worship these fucking guys, you know. And I would like to assume a lot of it is like artificially generated, you know, on the internet. But in real life too, like you'll see these fucking guys running up to their favorite celebrity, you know, jumping all over them and shit. It's fucking weird. Look at concerts, man. What the fuck is up with that? You and like a couple thousand people huddled up together, jumping around and shit, reciting the lyrics of your artist's favorite song and shit. Like, what the fuck? Favorite artist doing some bullshit. You end up in a stampede, getting fucking run over by a horde of people. Maybe you got a fucking ancestral flashback of the Mongols raping your ancestors. That's what's up. But for real, man, be grounded, be humble, and be legit with yourself, man. Be fucking for real with yourself. You gotta lock in, man. You gotta wake up. If it's gotta take like a, like like a fist to the chin to like make like whoa, I'm straight. You know, you know, I'm attracted to the opposite sex. If that's if that's what it's got to take, a little fist to the jaw or something. Go to the boxing gym. If that's genuinely what it's got to take, you know. If not, then man, like, because I know you guys. If you're here, you're probably smarter than most people. If you're here, if you're watching this, because only fucking smart dudes watch this shit. Yeah, hell fucking yeah, brother. That's what's up. I'm gonna see you guys in the next fucking video. Take care.